Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I need it.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Who is you? To make me believe otherwise. You couldn't stop what God create. A greatness running on my blood. Hello?
That we've got to have Black Friday, Black Saturday, Black Sunday, and Black Cyber Monday. What does that mean? I want you to only spend your money with Black businesses.
Okay, yes. Christ still in the building. Living Hip Hop Miami. The episode is called Scorned. Let's check this out here. Miami Tip sets a trap for Amada as accusations fly. Miami Tip busy no blood clot, right? She busy. Heaven causes. We're talking about Gael, because I'm not about to call her heaven. I'm not about to call that bitch heaven. Gael causes chaos at a luncheon for businesswomen. Yeah, because Gael is not a businesswoman. She's a whore. Okay, Rada and Claudia tag team Michael with a dramatic ultimatum. Yeah, I guess. I don't know how that shit gonna work out, but it sounds like y'all just gonna be sister wives. Y'all just gonna be unhappy sister wives, and I mean, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just gonna be unhappy sister wives. Oh yes, that's right. Jesus Christ, I forgot an introduction and thing. But it's not like you don't know. I mean, because if y'all watch my channel, you know where y'all watch. You know who y'all watch. You know why y'all watch. That mean, I mean, introduce what? Introduce where? I mean, it's my unpopular opinions in the building. Shout out always my channel sponsor, EENY Eyewear. Yes. And shout out my book, That One Voice Revised Edition. Buy Black this holiday season. You know what I'm saying? What else is there to say other than let's get to this review? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Buy Black. Buy Black. Okay, so we have to stop. We have to put a pause on the fuckery, cause it's just pure fuckery. And I was gonna wait till the commercial, but this fuckery have to be discussed because first of all, Michael on the way to the hospital dropped off Rada at the hospital. Recorded her, you know what I'm saying, talking about she getting induced and whatnot, talking about she wanted to have a natural birth, she gonna get induced. Girl, at your age, you might want to take that induce, okay? Take it from personal experience. You might want to take that induce. Okay? And then, so he must have left her, because I guess she was, left her, and I guess she was going through the motions all night and whatnot, and he left her, ran errands, and caught himself going back to the hospital and claimed he said he went to the wrong hospital because apparently in Arizona they got 6 hospitals with the same name, so he ended up at the wrong hospital. And then as he finally got to the right hospital, he ended up missing the birth. But still, he taking pictures and posting pictures on social media. Meanwhile, he posting pictures on social media. Guess who on social media liking pictures, talking about, "Oh, look at my new man. I'm a stepmother. Let me find out." Motherfucking dirty ass guy. Yes, Dr. Gael over here liking pictures. And I talk about say I fear man no and then when the producers I ask her what happened when the last time we see you and you and him I eat shrimp and things and she talk about she don't want kiss and tell. So what you telling us is that you did what you usually do because that's all you know how to do because that's all you are. Now, and at the same time, now she sit down, she liking pictures. She then book up on a picture of Alan and how they talking about how he got arrested. And then now she talk about God working mysterious ways because it's some because God dealt with her ex in some kind of way. Word, dirty stinking junk. Okay, so we got a new chick in the building. Her name is Rocky. She's real pretty. Definitely has had work done, clearly, but still, got that big girl body going on still. And apparently she's Chink's manager. And I remember, yes, in the last episode where Chink was crying in the car, um, um, she was talking to her about now jumping off the ledge over the boyfriend, and yeah, apparently she's a part of the show, and she's collecting her chicken gift card. All right, good for her. And so she brought news of Chink Diamond having a baby girl. Congratulations, that's what's up. Giving birth is cool. You know what I mean? And apparently she's on the way into Gael's restaurant. And as she said, "Hey, Gael is insisting that her name is Heaven. Bitch, I'm not calling you Heaven. Bitch, fuck you in this Heaven name. Bitch, you a dirty girl from back road. Me fi call you what?" Okay, so Rocky came to Gael's restaurant to introduce herself, have a conversation, obviously bring herself into the scene so we can recognize her as part of the show. And she invited Gael to business women dinner. And apparently, at this business women dinner, it's all about elevating business women. And Amada La Negra is gonna be there. Shay is gonna be there, and uh, what's her name? Alexis. Alexis, she gonna be there too, and of course, Gael made sure and said, "Hold on, I've had problems with all them chicks." You know what I'm saying? And because I happen to slept with, Shay's baby daddy and, Amada La Negra's baby daddy, but that's my past. But, I'll take this opportunity to apologize to them. And of course, Rocky kind of looking at her like, okay, that sounds a little questionable, but I ain't really just gonna stand here and judge you. But at the same time, I'm questioning you and how you just carry your pum pum to all kind of other people's man. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna watch you. You know what I mean? And so that's how that scene ends. Well, the upcoming scenes is gonna be some upcoming scenes where I'm kind of looking forward to it because I'm like, okay, maybe this is the scenes where there's gonna be some more arguments and going on about and then this could be the whole trap that Miami Tip might be going into too. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's get into it. Michael Blackson, you can't blame nobody but yourself for getting yourself in this situation because what the fuck? Who you mad at? You know what I'm saying? You spend a little time with Rada and the baby, And of course you getting phone calls from Nadia because Nadia like, hello, what the hell is going on? I see you on IG posting the baby, and then you go outside and tell Rada that, oh yeah, I'm going to gamble. Meanwhile, you literally drive not even 10 feet away from the fucking house to park up to get on the phone with her to tell her yo, why you blowing up my phone? Nigga, why you not answering my calls? Since I know you on your phone because I see you posted on IG all the time. And then got the nerve to ask her if she has something to do with Rada finding out about her. It don't matter how she found out. Either way, fam, the truth was gonna come to the light, bro. What is you talking about? And then of course Nadia like, look here, son. I'm having a maternity shoot in 2 days. I'm gonna need you to be there. And you already know those pictures gonna get posted. Child, I just realized I call that chick Alexis Rain. It's Eliza Rain. Child, I can't keep up with these whole names. I can't keep up with these people names. Yes, indeed. Gotta mention, because first of all, Amada arrives, and Shay and Eliza go out and they discussing everything and whatnot. And of course Eliza asks her, not to be shady or anything, but what's going on with baby daddy? And Amada just it comes out and gives the general, the general statement of, I don't know nothing. I was at the airport, then apparently his mama called me talking about he at the airport going to jail. What the charges are not public. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel it's right for me to be talking about it. It ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Do I believe her? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like to me, it really sounds like something that ain't got nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether they was at the airport together, now that I believe is a possible. But does it have something to do with her? It don't really sound like it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the statement she gave. Then she mentioned motherfucking what's her name? Sonya. She mentioned Sonya in the conversation she has with Sonya, because she pulled up on Sonya, apologized to her about what happened, and Sonya just proceeded to check her and then was looking at her like, girl, I don't really want to fuck with you musically because you kind of messy and your career ain't really doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? And so of course Amada feels some type of way about that shit. So now they heading to the table, and then here comes Samantha. I'm assuming Joy is going to be an invite on this party too. Let's see how it goes. So then, child, the conversation starts with Shay and Amada and Eliza and Samantha, and they congratulating Samantha, and they thanking Samantha for, for being involved, and they getting them together and getting them all peaceful with one another, because now they cool with each other and shit. But at the same time, Shay is like, hold on, bitch, I'm still looking at you, Samantha, a little funny, because I heard that you slept with Trick while Joy was her man, and I don't respect that, so I'm still watching you, bitch. So that's how they end the conversation. Now, next coming up is going to be really a funny ass scene to me, because apparently Michael gonna confront Claudia about her telling Rada about the baby, talking about you Why would you tell her that you could have made her you could have stressed her out and made her lose the baby? Like, boy, bye. You just being extra. Oh, I forgot. Everything, the conversation with Samantha, and even though Shay was saying that she was watching her, still the conversation was all peaceful up until Gael Dutty John Crow Gael walked in because me not call she no don't what me not call she ever. Dutty John Crow Gael walked in, said hello to Rocky, and everybody in the place turned vexed, just vexed. And I looked at she like, ew, why is you here? Anyway, it's back. The show is back. First of all, Pot calling the kettle black and Bud the blood clot Bud, because as soon as Samantha decided to talk and explain that yes, she had a meeting with a Joy and it didn't go well, and they started throwing shit at each other. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Shay jumped in and was like, "Hold on, what happened?" Because I don't, you know what I'm saying? Joy don't give me what you said that she given. So we would like to hear her side of the story, because the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And then here come Gael talking about, oh, you Joy's sister? You know, I had the same problem with my sister. And then of course Shay jumped in and said, hey, wait a minute. Yeah, you fucked your man's husband, remember? No, bitch, how the fuck you calling yourself speaking up when you did the exactly same shit she talking about damn near? The fuck going on? And how the fuck can you even give it advice, bitch? Talking about heaven and shit. I mean, come on now. Just be yourself. You a hoe. And here come Amada chiming in like, shit, I agree. Be yourself. You a hoe. Be hoe. Do hoe things. I'm just saying, do hoe things. Child. Listen. And then apparently this is too much conversation, too much hoe conversation, too much hoery around here for Miss Samantha, and Miss Samantha decides to get up and leave. So and literally Rocky sitting in the middle like, I ain't know this was gonna happen. Girl, yes the fuck you did. Yes the fuck you did. That's how we worked your name into the motherfucking chicken gift card. The fuck? Who you fooling? First of all, Dirty Junker girl. Yeah, talk about you come with peace. Yeah, you give an apology, a fake sounding, just rehearsed PR related apology, and Shay called it as the bullshit that it was. And here you come talking about the Gael that you was before, you would be trying to fight, but you come with peace. Y'all, Gwe. Shay said that you apologizing today and you sleeping with somebody man tomorrow, because wasn't you talking about your next boyfriend is Michael Blackston and you new baby mother and stepmother and all kind of fuckery? Dirty Junker. You know, remember that night? You know, remember none of that? Eh? And you see why? This is why you not get no blood clot respect. You you just a dirty, you know, sell our pum pum, pum back road dirty type of girl. Because look what you say. Look what you say. You know business, but nobody broke baby daddy because you with a rich man now. Eh? You with a rich man now? Said you're disgusting. Sonya, you doing some messy shit. And I get it, because you got to be messy to stay on the show, and you trying to stay on the show clearly because you trying to, you know, collect a regular chicken gift card from, you know, from Love and Hip Hop. So you got to stay messy to stay on the show, but you doing a little messy shit. So apparently we roll up on a scene with Sonya Hot Topic, the only that's how you know it's a messy scene because Hot Topic is in the middle of the fuck shit, and Miami Tip rolls up and they all talking about Amada, and of course you know, Miami Tip apologizes to her about what happened at her show, and then she's like, "Yeah, Mata apologized, but then switched up and wanted to do a song with me," and I was just like, "Nah, I ain't really want to, fuck with her like that. You just cut up at my show, so I'm gonna do a song with you, nah." You know what I'm saying? And then she explained to her how Amada said that she didn't know that Alan was married. And then, of course, Miami Tip drops all the tea about, nah, I spoke to the wife. The wife told me it was a contract relationship. She showed me the contract. And the same and then but according to Tip is saying that that Alan got arrested when him and the wife was coming in on the airport. Nah, the Alan got arrested apparently, and kind of looks like he got arrested. Obviously, either he was at the airport with Amada or he was at the airport by himself. Amada claims she was at the airport by herself, and she ain't had nothing to do with it. I mean, it could be true, it could not be true, but at the same time, I personally think that they was both at the airport, and you know what I'm saying, some shit got pulled up, and the funny shit is now is that Miami Tip dropped some extra tea, is saying that the wife said it has something to do when Alan was in college and where Alan was best friends with MJ. And remember, MJ is Shay's brother. So we trying to tie in a whole fucking spider web of a storyline. I see. That's what it looked like. That's what it sounded like. We tying in a whole spider web of a storyline. And we gonna keep up with it. Yeah. Child, so we roll up on a scene where Michael is. Wait, hold on. Should I have checked? Yeah, it's the one. Good. Michael is talking to Claudia, talking about how you shouldn't have told, bitch, nigga, you keep fucking these hoes. Fuck you talking about. And this nigga looking at her like, but she knew that. She knew I'm gonna keep fucking the hoes. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, but you keep fucking the same hoes and you fucking them without condoms. But she knew that. But and see, I think that right there is the bottom line. Rada, you knew that, and you kept going with him. So the fact that you finding out there's a chick with a baby, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like it's kind of like it's too late now. But she threw out a whole bunch of ultimatums like, yo, you gotta cut off talking to her. You can't be at the birth of the baby. The baby can't have your last name. And that's if you want to stay with me and your son. But if you don't want to do none of that, then you can go ahead, because I'm gonna be okay. Now, will he do that? Will she do that? First of all, he ain't doing shit. She ain't doing shit. She content, and she might as well accept that she got a sister wife. End the fucking story. Like, for real, for real. But up next, we about to see how far Tip is going to take this shit, because Tip is really going far in Amada's business. And talking about Amada is the one that got Alan locked up. Like, what is it to you? What is it to you, Dr. Gala? I don't know. Now we rolling up on a scene where Sanye, Hot Topic, and again, messy ass Miami Tip, and she's talking about she want to see what kind of woman Amada is, if she really that evil to get her baby daddy locked up. Again, what that got to do with you? Why is that your business? Leave people business and mind your own. But then again, that's what you get. You getting your. This is how. What else would you be on the show for? What else would you be on the show for? So they confront Amada. They asking her Amada all about the situation with Alan, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The wife said there's a contract, da 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 da. Amada broke it down and said, yo, this is really what happened. Yeah, he got a contract. He got a contract to be on the show because he wanted to be on the show with me. And he told, and according to what he told me, was that he was in a loveless relationship. He didn't have no kids with her, and that they wasn't really together like that. Which, and then of course, Miami Tip is kicking a story like, nah, you knew they was married. You knew they had kids. You broke it down. You broke into their relationship, and you paid him to be on the show. And she was like, nah, I lied for him to get on the show so that he could get some money and whatnot. Because when I met him, he had a Honda Accord. And then after I met him, well, his whole life changed and got better. That I believe. That definitely I believe. I absolutely believe that Amada knew he was married, but she got him on the show, and regardless was the fact that he was married, that he had the wife, but because he had control of the wife, and the wife was wherever the fuck she was at, and he lived in the Dominican Republic, he was doing as he wanted to do. Amada said that the man was giving her story and giving him a story, and then and Amada said they no longer together. Now, do I believe her about they no longer together? I definitely don't believe that bullshit. Y'all, you definitely still fucking him. And then they asked her right before we went to commercial, did you get him locked up? Of course she gonna say no. Of course she gonna say no. She ain't gonna say yes. She gonna say I had nothing to do with it. Believe me or not, I had nothing to do with it. Of course she gonna say that. Of course she's gonna say that. Hello. You know what I'm saying? But every receipt that Miami Tip she thought that she brought out, Amada made sure it had an answer for it, and for the most part, I believe Amada was telling the truth, definitely. And they end the episode with telling Amada that it's her fault that he's in jail, even though she said plain and simple, why would I have anything to do with that? Why the fuck would I care enough to get him locked up? Like, where would I have the power to have the evidence to get a old case opened up? And then then a hot topic to include herself in the conversation. She brings up MJ and the whole connection, because as far as she's concerned, based on the fact that she heard Miami Tip say that the wife said that the MJ's is involved. MJ is involved. She, even though she ain't even met the wife, she automatically believing that yes, MJ involved, and Amada has something to do with it, and Amada's looking at her like the strings that y'all are pulling out your asses is ridiculous. Like, I don't have nothing to do with this. And then here come Miami Tip suggesting that you need to meet with the wife. And Amada's like, meet with the wife? For what? I don't give a fuck enough to meet with the wife, especially if I'm still going to continue to fuck her man. Like, especially if I'm going to continue to fuck her husband. Why would I meet with her? Why would I meet with her? So because Amada don't want to meet with the wife, she's automatically deemed like she's the one that got him locked up, and this is the only part that that I like Sonya for, because Sonya said, you know what, yeah, Amada really shouldn't meet with her, because all that shit is going to do is make it messier. Like, for real, like, I wouldn't want to meet with her for messier. But then again, if she walking around saying I'm the one that get him locked up, I would want to meet with her for that. And Amada, and again, Amada still want to fuck that man. Why would she meet with him? Why would she meet with the wife? Like, come on now. At the end of the day, Amada said, nah, I'm good on meeting her. I'm good. Fuck that. Think what you wanna, feel what you wanna, believe what you wanna. None of that shit got nothing to do with me. And that's the way you're supposed to handle it, bitch. That's the way you're supposed to handle it. Now, of course, in the upcoming episode, they bringing on some new character, and he look a little funny. And I'm not sure what he bringing to the table. I don't even know his name. Wait, hold on. Let the shit play so I can wait. Oh yeah, turn it down. But let the shit play so it gets to maybe they'll show his name. But they bringing on a new character. He look funny. He damn sure got a funny ass look. Apparently he a rapper, but and then you got a funny ass nigga looking at a funny ass nigga. Funny looking nigga telling another funny looking nigga that yeah, you got a clown ass look. And it's like, wow, the pot just cussed out the kettle and bud and blood clot bud. Yeah, this dude right here. Um, yeah, he got a whole funny look. And he holding a candle. I don't know. Talking about that's his mama or something, or his grandmother, and I don't know. The whole look just looks silly. And then Miss Pinky Doll got Jacquay mad at her because she went to go meet with Trick. And then apparently Bobby is going to be having some event where he's going to be blocking Hot Topic and Miami Tip out the party because they some messy ass bitches. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, you know what I mean? That's my way of saying I'm looking forward to it too. See you next time. Bring more subscribers with you. Definitely jump in the comments. Definitely check out my channel sponsor, EENY Eyewear at EENYEyewear.com. Get my book, That One Voice Revised Edition. And shit, see me next time. I got an unpopular opinion. Yeah, definitely.